Hey guys, welcome to the Unity Beginner Tutorial Series, where we cover everything you need to know as a beginner to Unity and programming as a whole. In this episode, we will go about downloading and setting up Unity to get you up and ready for development. Now the first step is to open up your search engine, in my case Google Chrome, and just search Unity Download, or click the link in the description. Now you want to search for the link called Download Unity. Now that you're here, you want to click on the green Download Unity Hub box. I've already got it installed, so I'll just wait till you guys download it. Now that you've installed and opened Unity Hub, you should by default be taken to the Projects section, and it should be empty for you. The next step from here would be to download the Unity Editor version. What this will do is essentially give us the tools and environments necessary to begin with development. To do this, head right over to the Installs tab. Now, keep in mind this should be empty for you. Now go and click on the Install Editor. You can download any of the long-term releases of your choice, but I'll just recommend Unity's recommended version right here. So now just click on Install, and now you'll be asked to download modules. What these modules basically are is that they give you the ability to build your game onto different platforms. So for example, if you wanted to release your game on mobile devices, you'd simply check this. Same thing for iOS, Windows, Linux, so on and so forth. Just as a friendly reminder, you could download all these modules later on if you forget to download any. But a module I usually recommend downloading if you're going to build your game onto Windows would be to download the Windows Build Support ILC2 CPP. Now that that's done, just click on Install, and it should begin installing. There's another way to download the Unity editor, and that is by locating it through File Explorer. To do that, we'll first want to download it onto our PC. Now open your search engine and search Unity Download Archive. Now you're gonna click on the Download Archive Unity link. After that's done, you should see all Unity editor versions on here. I'm going to go to Unity 2021 and just download any version under as an example. Now this is taking longer than expected to load. Okay then. Right, I'm going to download this one. So you do not click on the Unity Hub because you already have Unity Hub. Right now we actually want to download the editor itself. If you're on Windows, just click on Download for Windows. Same thing for Mac and Linux right here. So I'm going to click Download, and I'm just going to install the Unity installer. That should begin installing anytime soon. There it is. So now just open and run the exe and follow through with the installation instructions. Let's wait till it loads. Alright then. Right then. Let's click on Next. Accept. Now here's where you choose the modules, which modules you want to download. We already talked about what modules are, so just go ahead and select whichever ones you want. In my case, I'll just check Windows ILC2C, whatever it is, and just click on Next. Here you're gonna have to watch out where you're gonna save this, just so that because you're gonna need it later to actually locate the editor. So just keep this location in mind, or just save it somewhere so that you can look for it later. Just click on Next, and it should begin installing. I've already got a Unity version downloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like when you're trying to locate it. After you've downloaded your Unity editor version, simply go on Locate, and locate it wherever you saved it. In my case, it was right here, Unity Hub. Actually, it was in Program Files, Unity Editor. And just simply go and search for the file with this Unity icon, and just double click on it. As you can see, I've already got this one installed, so just go ahead and do the same thing on your end. Now we'll create a new Unity project. To do that, just simply click on New Project, and from here you'll be able to select multiple templates. For now, we'll just go with the basic 2D or 3D template. I'll just choose 3D, choose the project name, tutorial, let's say, and just save it to anywhere you want. Just click on create project, and before I go click create project, I've actually got it saved on my C drive and not like on any subfolder, simply because it sometimes gives you an error, and the only way to fix that is to actually save it onto your C drive, no subfolders, no nothing. Now go ahead and click on create project, and it should take a bit. After opening your Unity project, you should be taken to a scene similar to this one. Now we'll later get into more detail about what each tab and each button does, but for now we just have to set up Visual Studio so that we're actually able to code in this project. In order to do that, just go ahead and open your search engine and search download Visual Studio Code. Actually, Visual Studio, not code. Although you could use Visual Studio Code, we'll just go with Visual Studio for the sake of the tutorial. You can also click on the link in the description. Now head over to the link that says download Visual Studio Tools, free for Windows, Mac or Linux. Once you're here, download the Visual Studio installer. Right, so it's installing. Once it's finished, just open the executable. Alright, this thing takes long to load. Now follow through with the installation instructions. Just gonna get the solid ready, so just wait till that's done. Now this is the first thing you should see once you actually open the Visual Studio installer. This is most likely going to be empty for you. Now go ahead and go out to the available tab and download whichever version you want. I just click on this one. Now you'll get to choose from all the modules in here. Simply go down and select the game development with Unity. Now check this. I click on install. I've already got it installed, so I'm gonna go ahead and just skip to the next step. After you've installed Visual Studio, you're gonna go to Edit, okay, Preferences. I just go over to External Tools, and here you're gonna have to select your script editor. By default, you're probably gonna have, I think, Open by File extension. But what we really need is a Visual Studio one. So go ahead and click on Browse, and browse the file location of your Visual Studio. In my case, I'm just gonna go all the way back here so that you can follow along. Okay. I'm gonna open the file location of my Visual Studio actually. Right, I'm just gonna copy this file location. And I'm gonna paste it right here. I'm just gonna browse location. I'm gonna paste the location. I'm gonna search for the file, this file right here, devenv, or whatever you wanna call it. If you double click on it, it should now add Visual Studio as your new script editor. Congrats! Now you've got Unity ready and set up to begin with development. Now if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on bell notifications if you want to be notified when we release another episode. I will see you then guys on the next episode of the Unity beginner tutorial series.